Hola, amigas y amigos. Buenos dias and welcome to Hollywood. My name is Jerry Newman. I have the honor of being the chair of the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce, and it's my pleasure to welcome you here today. For those of you who are viewing around the world and those of you who are here, this is going to be an amazing, amazing day. We are welcoming a legendary group to the Hollywood Walk of Fame, Los Bukis. For over 60 years, the Hollywood Chamber has welcomed icons to this iconic boulevard to place their names in front of their friends, their families, their fans, and cement their legacy in this galaxy of stars that mark this boulevard. And today is no different. And to kick off the program, it's my pleasure to introduce an amazing, world-renowned comedian, one of the funniest men on earth. And more importantly, or as importantly, a 2026 inductee to this boulevard, the Hollywood Walk of Fame, Gabriel, Fluffy, Iglesias. Take it away.
What's up, you guys? How are you? It's still good morning, right? Good morning. Oh my God, this is so exciting. As they say, welcome to Hollywood. What's your dream? People over 40 know that reference. You guys, it is an incredible honor and a privilege to be here today for such an amazing celebration. Some of you already know, some of you don't. I've talked to a couple people like, what's going on over there? Los Bukis. What's that? Okay, I got to leave you. But today is just a day of celebration, and I'm so happy to be here, so happy to be part of this. First of all, a big shout out, thank you to all the fans who are lining the streets here today. We shut down traffic, baby. And a big shout out to all our fans watching around the world via live stream. Ahorita, vamos a... But first, I gotta pay the bills here. A big thank you to our live stream partners, Variety, who's making this live stream possible. All right, there's stuff that I want to say from the heart, and there's stuff that was given to me to say. You'll know which is which. So I need to start off by saying that the Hollywood Walk of Fame recognizes achievement in the categories of motion picture, radio, live theater, live performance, sports entertainment, recording, and television. And of course, today, in the category of recording, we are honoring who? Otra vez! Así mero. Otra vez means again, and for those of you that don't speak Spanish. Lo siento. Anyway, Los Bukis, as they receive star number 2,817 on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. So fun fact, if you've ever wondered how many stars there are on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, as of today, 2,817. And that's a beautiful thing. All right. So before we bring the guys out, I know you guys are waiting for them and you're not here to see me. Just a little bit of information for those of you who don't know. Los Bukis was formed by cousins Marco Antonio and Joel Solis as children. That's right. Initially struggling for 2 years before being signed by Discos Melody in 1973. I was asked a question earlier, what does Los Bukis mean? Fun fact, Los Bukis means children in the Yaqui language. I know all the people on the sidewalk know. Remember, for those that don't know, por eso me trajeron, señora, okay? No se enoje, ese gordo no sabe. No, sí sé. So, ya sabes, para los gringos. Anyway, so the name Los Bukis means children in the Yaqui language. Starting as a duo, they evolved into a full band with the addition of, obviously, Marco Antonio Solis, Joel Solis, Roberto Guadarrama, Eusebio Chivo Cortés, José Guadarrama, José Javier Solis, and Pedro Sanchez. That's right, you guys. Led by Marco Antonio Solis's songwriting and distinctive voice, Los Bukis. Ya viene la grúa. Led by Marco Antonio Solis's songwriting and distinctive voice, Los Bukis became pioneers in the romantic ballad and Spanish language music, Las Románticas. Yeah, that gave me chills. Their breakthrough came in 1976, the year I was born, by the way. It's a really good year. 1976, with the success of Falso Amor. Yeah, we've all been part of those, haven't we? Yes. Me puse a llorar. Anyway, Falso Amor marking the beginning of their professional career. In 1986, their hit, Tu Carcel, reached unprecedented. Yes, that's right. You can cheer for that song. We've all sang it. That song reached unprecedented heights, earning them Mexico's first ever diamond record and 3 Grammy nominations. Los Bukis became beloved for these hits, including Quiérame, Yo Te Necesito. You can clap for these. You guys showed up. You're in the sun. Un aplauso fuerte para cada canción, ¿ok? Quiérame, Yo Te Necesito. Presiento que voy a llorar. ¿A dónde vayas? Tus mentiras. That's right. Morenita. Y ahora te vas. Y no regreses. That's my tag. And Necesito una compañera. They performed at legendary venues including Madison Square Garden, Radio City Music Hall, and Mexico's Auditorio Nacional. In 1989, Primero Lo Nuestro Awards, Los Bukis swept multiple categories, including Group of the Year, Album of the Year. Whew. One of the band's missions is to donate to charitable organizations local to their native city in Michoacán, Mexico, with the purpose of supporting vulnerable communities. Now, just a note, I know that they've performed in Madison Square Garden and they performed at Radio City. But let me tell you the group that you're here to support today. These aren't just songs. These are the soundtracks of many of our lives. I woke up to Los Bukis every morning. My mom would pop in a cassette. Mijo, ayúdame con el radio. And I had to pop in a cassette. And let me just tell you, they have sold millions and millions of albums. Not to mention all the pirateria that's sold at the swap meets. Si cuentas eso, oh my God, olvídate. It's probably 3 times that. And I would wake up to their songs. And as a kid, that has that strong connection where every time I hear one of these songs, it reminds me of my childhood. So when I say it is an honor to be here, I mean that. Es un gran honor estar aquí con ustedes. And just so you know, Madison Square Garden, it's a beautiful building, but it's not that big. When you think about the stadiums that these gentlemen have filled over the years. Stadiums, not arenas. Most artists are lucky if they can perform in an arena and sell it out. These gentlemen have sold out stadiums on the level of Taylor Swift, okay? On the level of a Taylor Swift, of a Metallica, Rolling Stones. They are just at the same level, if not bigger. One of the biggest, most iconic groups of our time, of all time. Los Bukis, #1 in my book. So, again, you know what was written for me, and you know what just came from the heart. And let me just tell you, they continue to get better with time. So that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to bring out a special guest speaker who will continue this energy and this support. Everybody on the street ready? All right. Our guest speaker began acting at the Palacio de Bellas Artes in Mexico City, at the age of 3. At the age of 13, he became a member of the National Theater Company of Mexico. In 1991, his movie, Sexo, Pudor y Lágrimas, broke the Mexican box office record, becoming the #1 movie in the history of Mexican cinema at the time. His American debut occurred in the TV movie In the Time of the Butterflies, starring Walk of Famer Salma Hayek. He went on to play Fidel Castro in the movie Che, Part 1 and Part 2. He was so good in Part 1, they brought him back for Part 2. Yeah, not like a DC movie. Anyway, in 2012, he was nominated for an Oscar for Best Performance by an Actor in a Leading Role in A Better Life. He is also an ambassador for the ACLU, where he advocates for immigration rights. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Help me welcome to the stage Demián Bichir. Let him hear it.
Oh, thanks, man. How about that, huh? First of all, hola a todos mis paisanas y paisanos que están acá atrás. It's a real honor when Marco invited me to be here today. I say yes immediately for many different reasons. I'm a lover of the arts and a big believer of how the arts can change the world and can change hearts, can change minds, and politics. When I think of Los Bukis, I go back many, many years, and as many iconic songs and special music, it accompanies us everywhere we go. I'm not even sure how much you will know how big the impact of your music has been for many of us. Every time we hear one of your songs, that takes us all the way to a very specific moment in our lives. So you become like the soundtrack of our lives in many different ways. It reminds us of a beautiful encounter, maybe the birth of our child, maybe the encounter of love, maybe the loss of love. Sometimes we remember you happy, sometimes we cry with you. And that is the power of art and the power of music. And that's, to me, a phenomenal, huge honor to be here today and to call this man my brother and to call the entire group our brothers. But the music of Los Bukis transcends that. It goes beyond that. It reminds us that we all fight very strongly and with passion for our dreams. And part of those dreams are precisely this. The fact that we are here united today, it's a big, huge, special moment in these crazy times we live in right now. It's a reminder of how your struggle represents everyone's struggle. We make this country better, and you have done that too. You have made us stronger, and every time we listen to your songs, and every time we go to a concert when you are in this city, or in any place in the United States, or anywhere in the planet, we are that reminder, and we stay together because of you. And now, this group of phenomenal musicians, they take a star from the sky and bring it down all the way here. And it will be there forever with all of us here. Millions of us who walk this iconic boulevard every day, going to work, going to fix the gardens, and going to take care of the babies, and going to cook everyone's meals, and going to the fields and pick up the food. Enough with this silly double standard rhetoric that we need you, but we want you to go. Yeah, it's been a long time. It's a long story. It takes us decades back, and we're still here, stronger than ever, and we will prevail. So, I personally want to thank you guys, all of you, for your art. And every time you go on the stage, that love gets spread all over the planet. To me, to the eyes of the universe, that's what matters, and that's power.
One more time, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Demián Bichir, let him hear it. That was beautiful. Just a little something to add here. Know now that the level that is Los Bukis transcends so much that they're being honored in America on the streets of Los Angeles. Do you understand how much they had to work? This wasn't a goal. They just couldn't be ignored that the level that they achieved and all the years that they've been doing this. I love the fact that I'm here to witness this and to be part of this. And I'm glad all this raza here today is here. I know this term is well overused, but it fits here today. Mira, que sí se puede. Sí se puede. And that being said, you guys, it's about time that we get ready for what we all came here for. Please help me welcome back to the stage Hollywood Chamber of Commerce Chairman of the Board, Jerry Newman, who will make the special presentation. Get back up here, Jerry.
Thank you, Fluffy. I've done a few of these, and I have to say, you are one of the most beautiful crowds we have ever had on this boulevard, and thank you for dressing for the occasion. I don't know that I quite fit in. You know, when I took my picture with Fluffy, he told me to suck it in, so I'm like, ugh. But here, we're actually here for a very, very special occasion. For over 60 years, the Hollywood Chamber has administered this Walk of Fame. And in doing so, it has represented the city of Los Angeles in which this boulevard sits. And it is an important place because it's one of the only places in the world where people can come and they can touch their idols. They can touch the people who've made them feel, care, and trust that the world can be a better place. And no one represents that better than our latest honoree. So I'd like to invite them up. Okay. So, as I said, this is a city, and we sit within the 13th Council District of the City of Los Angeles. And it is with great honor and representing the council member, Hugo Soto Martinez, that I present you with this commendation from the City of Los Angeles. So on behalf of the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce, I would like to officially declare today Los Bukis Day in Hollywood.
Buenos días a todos, gracias. Voy a hablar en español después de tanto inglés. Bueno, gracias. Es un día pues muy especial, maravilloso. Acérquense un poquito más acá, por favor, no tengan. Esto es una bendición de Dios, muchas gracias, inimaginable para nosotros, pero mira, gracias a nuestro reencuentro podemos estar esta mañana aquí celebrando esta hermosa bendición que Dios nos ha dado, esta estrella en el paseo de Hollywood. ¡Ay, Dios mío! ¿Cuántos de nosotros no veníamos aquí a contemplar todas las estrellas en este paseo? A ver, y mira, ahora nos tocó una aquí en este hermoso lugar. Yo quiero, antes que nada, saludar a nuestras familias que han venido, a nuestros amigos de muchos años, a nuestros agentes de la disquera, Guillermo Santizo, precursor de los Bukis, el que realmente nos impulsó pues con nuestras canciones, con nuestros álbumes. Gracias, Guillermo. A mi hermano Abel Solís, representante de Bukis allá de Morelia, Michoacán. Nuestras familias, aquí reunidas, nuestras esposas, nuestros hijos, gracias. Y sobre todo queremos dedicar esta estrella a todos los inmigrantes reunidos aquí, por favor, en este hermoso país. A todos los trabajadores que se esfuerzan todos los días por servir. Yo les llamo la fuerza de servicio silenciosa en este país. El poder del servicio. Silenciosos, pero haciendo mucho ruido y haciendo mucho por este hermoso país. En estos tiempos de adversidad queremos dedicarles unas palabras, y estas son que estamos con ustedes. Nuestro corazón está con toda la gente que sufre de pronto de estas adversidades que estamos pasando. Confiamos plenamente en que esto tenga una solución pronta y que Dios bendiga las mentes y el corazón de quienes tienen el destino de esta solución. Creemos firmemente en que esto cambie pronto, más pronto de lo que imaginamos, con el favor de Dios. Pero mientras tanto, gracias a los constructores de la carrera de Bukis aquí en los Estados Unidos, que son todos nuestros paisanos, que trabajan duro, de sol a sol. Esto es para ustedes. Como dijo Gabriel Iglesias, sí se puede y se va a poder siempre, mientras llevemos la bandera de la honestidad, de la voluntad y sobre todo de la fe en Dios, hermanitos. Todo se puede en este país. Gracias a nombre de los Bukis. Gracias por tanto. Felices de estar aquí. Gracias.
So it's that time. We're now going to welcome the newest members of the Walk of Fame, Los Bukis. Come on, we're coming down to take off your coats. You're going to go down, and you guys are going to be at an arch around us.